I never really got poetry. Like, what's the point? It's too abstract, not black and white. But after the catastrophic loss in my life, poetry became a way of just like cutting to the bone, directly to the bone for me, and really kind of explaining life. Hi, everyone. Sue Deagle here, author of Do Loss, A New Way to Move Through Change, memoir, companion, and guide for working your way through your toughest times. Today on the Loss Canon, we are going to talk about poetry. I know maybe you don't really like poetry. I used to really loathe and despise poetry. So please just hear me out on this one. We are going to review two books in the Lost Canon here that I kind of put in the encouragement volume. And they are called The Poetry Pharmacy. So it's like a prescription of poetry. And we got volumes 1 and volumes 2. So I'm just going to talk to you about volume 1 today because I know most of you are still like, poetry? I don't think so. So the editor of this is William Sieghart. Not sure I'm saying his name right. I'm sure he'll understand either way. And the way these Poetry Pharmacy books first came together is he's at a book festival and he's an anthology creator. And someone said, well, maybe after the talk is over, you can prescribe poems to people in the audience. So that's how the Poetry Pharmacy got started, like as a prescription, which is the total inspiration for the Lost Canon, because these are like a prescription for you as well. So inside of the Poetry Pharmacy, he breaks down the kinds of poems he's prescribing by categories. So mental and emotional well-being, self-image and self-acceptance, and then love and loss, etc. But I think that just like so much in this volume is so helpful to every kind of change or pattern that you're going through. That's why I can't recommend these enough. So one of the cool things he says here is, in the words of Alan Bennett, the best moments in reading are when you come across something, a thought, a feeling, a way of looking at things, which you had thought special and particular to you. Now, here it is, set down by someone else, a person you have never met, someone even who is long dead. And it is as if a hand has come out and taken yours. So, I mean, that's the feeling we get from poetry and from every other book in the Lost Canon, that sort of reflection on who we are. One of the things for all of us poetry haters is William Sieghart also says, I've always believed in the power of poetry to explain people to themselves. So just like give it a little try. I think it's actually not so bad. So one of the poems, just a quick one in the back, is about the loss of a love where you love the person maybe more than the person loved you. And this is by Wendy Cope, defining the problem. I can't forgive you. Even if I could, you wouldn't pardon me for seeing through you. And yet I cannot cure myself of love for what I thought you were before I knew you. So kind of ironic like that, right? And for each section, he kind of does a little explainer and then gives you a poem for it. But again, this is like something you could go to the table of contents for and be like, yeah, what do I pick out of this today? So these volumes, both 1 and 2, super helpful for me for my journey. So that's your Lost Canon on poetry today.